Welcome to my custom interloper run. I'm Netflix29 and here's what's in our backpack. We're a little underweight, which is good. I read this book, so we only got one more hour on it. That would be Murd with a tier 3 resub for 13 months. Thanks, Murd. Appreciate that. I'm gonna drop those pills. Clothing is all pretty good. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave those here. We have water. That's our only food. I should cook up a tea before we go. We got both of the bows. And yeah, there's what we are at. So we are day 33. And here's how everything's coming. Fire starting's getting closer to the point where we don't need tinder. Right, let's take that. Let's take that. And those. I'm gonna leave that book. We don't need that many books. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna leave that book here too. We'll pick them up on our way out when we leave. So let's go check for some coal over here and then we'll just continue. Grab all the coal. The scrap metal I'll leave inside as well. I always have to go around here because, you know, me and my memory. If I see a deer here today, I might go after it. I'm actually gonna go have a peek up here. There's chickens. I don't want chickens. I want a deer. Weather's nice actually, +1. I don't see a deer. Is there any cattails? There is. And I was smart. When I made that fire, I used my actual tinder plug. So now I just have cattail heads. Yeah, I'm not going after ptarmigan. It's not worth it. It's definitely worth it if you need the down, but I don't need the down. What's that put us at? 20? Just continue looking. It's mid-morning, just slightly past. So you might hear some noises today during the stream. We're in the process of packing up. It looks like the 25th is our moving day. And I'm not sure how streaming is gonna go. I'm hoping I don't need any sticks. I am hoping that I don't miss any streams. Both me and my wife are in agreement that we'll try and get this so that I don't have to miss a stream. So hopefully we don't miss one. Hey coach, welcome in. How you doing? Bird's been real wasteful with his harvesting. Chickens just for feathers, killing deer and only taking the hides. Wow. I don't know that I've ever killed the deer and not taken the meat. I'm sure I've done it at some point. I just don't remember doing that. I'm more of a take the meat and leave the hide. Okay, what are we at? We're at 28. That won't cut it. Golf cart number 2 is waxed. Coach started with number 3 and now he finished number 2. Why not do number 1 first? Is it like a 3, 2, 1 boom? I would think number 1 would be your favorite. Maybe it's just the first one you bought. Alright.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
We're officially good on the cattails. We have 29. And let's drink some water. And just, you know, I said I should probably cook up a tea. And you know I forgot. Alright, we gotta go up top so we can go down the chute. Can I get in? Yeah. There we go. Coach is here. And you just killed a giant buck. I wish. We don't have one. I am gonna go inside and drop off the wood. I'm gonna keep the coal. Because, I mean, you can't go wrong having coal. When you're in the airfield. You know what? You'll be a little bit more visible up there. Can these go up here? Will they? Yes, they will.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
It's a little bit tricky. It's not terrible, though. There we go. Oh, and that piece of scrap metal I don't need. And we'll go up top. How's the sled coming? We're days and days and days away from a sled. And go figure, that is battery number 6 in a run where we're not making bullets. Alright. Thank you. Why so many batteries this run? I don't think I ever got 6 batteries in the previous runs. I don't even know how many, like, is there a number that you can expect to get? Be edible, please. 38 is alright, that's no good. Take the sharpening stone. And I don't know. I know this just takes us to... Are you 100? Yeah, it's 85 is not bad. Better than that 58 one. Whatever it was. I don't see anything there. Let's we'll drop that can of food that we can't eat. I think I'll just eat the other one. And then we'll head out. I was stuck in the doorway. Ashford. The game is saying your hips are too big. Food. You're no good. You should be fine. And there's that extra can. We'll leave you. And just a quick look through here. I think everything's fine. I had another flare here, didn't I?
Drop any of this gear.
Alright. I think we're good. We got 35 sticks, so we're pretty good. Let's go. Yeah, they know I don't need the batteries. So they're like, hey, let's give you the maximum number of batteries that can spawn in on a custom game. Copper guess 3 for pure fun. Is that for the coal? The coal count? Damn it! You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna take it. Dartharoo sleeping until the neighbors start cooking bacon. Yeah. Yet another stream where Darth missed the cattail picking. Alright, so the plan is basically to just get the radio and basically leave. We might loot depending on the weather. If the weather is bad and we can't leave, we'll obviously loot. If the weather is good, we might just turn right around and just leave. When we come back here for the final bunker of the signal void, we'll do a full search of the airfield at that time. But we'll see how things go. The food situation as well. I mean, we might have to loot the hangar, get the recipe and get some food, or at least hopefully get some. But I am kind of hoping that those 3 or 4 deer are out in the field and that we can just take them. So no looting, to might loot, to let's loot, maybe sometime. Yeah, we'll take your guesses. Why not take your guesses? Are we looting or are we not looting? Because honestly, I even can't even tell you. If I could take a guess and say no, don't even know for sure that it's a no. I know me. I know how many times I've said no to something and changed my mind basically instantly. It can happen. Yeah, we do have maple all over the place. We have more than enough supplies to make a sled. It's just unfortunate that they're not all in one region. You'll probably have a battery. Oh, maybe not. Oh, that's more leather. Oh, maybe I should loot and get the aviator cap. XM thinks I'll only loot the hangar. Murd did the on-screen celebration again. Thank you. Even though I don't think any of us is able to see it. Funny thing, when we're getting everything packed up, I found my old keyboard. I apparently have a Logitech G910. And I asked my wife, I'm like, do you remember what the reason was for me buying the new one? Because this one's a G915. I love this one. It's got the aluminum body. Feels like quality. But I don't recall the other one ever giving me any issues. Maybe I was just in a mood. Who knows? Coach saw the moose? You saw the on-screen celebration? Copper didn't see it. I didn't see it because, like I said, it would show up on my other monitor, which the picture there is primarily covered by the chat. But what is that? 29. Let's say I'll go back and watch the VOD and see. Murd has the G915 as well. All your PC mates use it. It's a good keyboard. My only complaint is that I didn't buy the version that has keypad. I've never required the keypad until I bought that grocery store simulator, supermarket simulator game. And the reason I didn't is because my desk has 2 computers and 2 keyboards, so it freed up a little bit of space. But I do kind of wish that I would have just got the proper version. But like I said, I don't really need that. I have one game that I might use, and I don't even play that game anymore. But it's a nice keyboard. I like it. Any more?
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
There's only 0.16 in there. I don't think that's really worth. We got 0.52. You know what? I might take it. We might have to kill a little bit of time in the airfield, so I mean there's an hour. It'll get us a little bit of fuel. Have I tried the trackball? No, I haven't. I like my mouse, actually. Time out. My mouse just decided that it wants to die. So I must change my disk. There we go. Yeah, I have a G502 is the mouse that I'm using. I've had this, I don't know, 2, 3, maybe even 4 years, I don't know. I like this mouse. This is the double click mouse, but I will say I haven't noticed any double click issues since I switched over. What was that, like a week or so ago? I'm just gonna take you to throw you outside, because I know if I walk by here and see something inside, I'm gonna go in. And the funny thing with this mouse, though, is that it had the double click issues. You're gonna be like that? I switched to, what is it, a G703, I think is the one that I use on my Mac. That's the one that killed my run, because it decided not to register the hold on the button. And I switched back to this one. I noticed the double click with this one if I'm editing, because even when I did switch to that other mouse, I would switch back to this one right after I was done playing, because that mouse is set up for my Mac and it has the buttons all set up. And it's strange because I have G-Hub on my PC and I have G-Hub on my Mac. I'm signed into both of them, but when I move one mouse to the other, it doesn't transfer the profiles, which I find is kind of strange. So yeah, I would use that mouse while I was playing, and then as soon as I was done, I would switch over and then go do some editing. And that's where I would notice the double clicking a lot more, because you try to do a lasso to take something out of a screenshot for your thumbnail. And I could never get the lasso to work because, you know, you gotta click and hold, and it wasn't clicking and hold, and it was double clicking, right? But I haven't noticed that for a while. Or even dragging the slider through in the editing software for the video. I was having troubles doing that, but I haven't had that trouble. So I still haven't bought a new mouse because it's the one I'm gonna get is expensive, like 220 bucks. Which is basically this same mouse, but it's the newest version of it. So I'm hoping they have dealt with that double click or with that cheap switch issue. So, yeah. I have, you know what, and some people have suggested getting a mouse that's got like all those buttons on the side. I have issues with my right thumb anyway. It got chewed up one time in some machinery, so I have some feeling in it, but I also have some loss of feeling in there. So I can't really use like a bunch of thumb buttons. This one's got more than, it's got like 3. Which is more than I actually need. But it's just a nice, comfortable mouse. It's always been good up until that double click, and that was probably 2 or 3 years after I bought it. So, from what I found on Google searches and in Logitech forums, I made out pretty good with mine. I mean, nothing lasts forever. I don't need to read that. Okay. So I'm not terribly worried even if they didn't switch the switches. If I get another one and it lasts 3 years or 4, that's good.
This will come in handy.
After a while, the coating on the outside of the mouse starts wearing away anyway. So at some point, doesn't hurt to replace it anyway. We have a picture. Let's go inside. What's the time of day? There's gonna be anything in here. Nothing. Do these ones ever have hooks on them? Should try a wireless rat. Nah, sounds too big. I gotta say, this mouse is actually very, very, very comfortable. Which is one of the reasons that I wasn't too happy with that double click thing, because I love this. Yeah, being a lefty, you're kind of restricted to what you can get. Although I have noticed in my mouse searches there are a bunch that look pretty decent that are for both hands. What's over here? Yeah, the world is primarily right-handed. It's kind of a funny quirk, right? You know what's funny is I think dogs are listed as primarily being lefties. Whenever I give Ruby a treat, I always tell her, actually my previous dog taught her, raise your paw. And she always raises her left one, and so did the other dog. It's tempting, but because of that full harvest rule, I don't want to click on that thing and find out there's only like 0.9. And now I'm stuck having to harvest the entire animal. Because, oh, why did I take a stick? I had 35 already. Remember, the revised rule means that I have to take, you know what, 37, 38, 39, 40. That should be 40. Yes. The revised rules say I have to take those guts to that region's outpost, which this region would be the hangar. So there's a little bit more risk involved with the carcasses on the revised rules than there were before. Because before on a carcass, I could click on it, check out how much meat there was, and take just the meat. But that rule is no more. Yeah, there was a lot of people that were forced to be right-handed, but I don't think it would, even if you go back in time and eliminate that, I don't think it would be anywhere near 50-50. But it would be interesting if somehow there was data on that to say, like, this is how many people would have been. Oh, coach. 2 out of coach's 4 girls are lefties, as well as his late wife. Yeah, my wife's a lefty too. I always used to try to be left-handed because I used to want to be different. But I'm still a righty. Make sure that's what's coming out. How many left-handed hockey players? It's hard to say. Because like for players like forwards and defensemen, the hand that they shoot has nothing to do with their handedness. I'm right-handed, but I shoot left. I do everything left. Like, I swing left in baseball, I golf left. I shoot left in hockey. So yeah, for players, it's pretty hard to say unless you catch them signing autographs. And even for goalies, typically a goalie will hold their stick in their strong hand and catch with their other hand. So for me, being a right-handed person, my right hand is my blocker, my left hand is my catcher. But I've actually seen several goalies catch them signing autographs, and it's amazing how many of them are actually lefties. And I guess technically are holding their stick in the wrong hand. But I don't know how many new goalies these days are like that. Back in the day, it was probably due to the fact that if you went to a sporting shop, you wouldn't find any left-handed goal equipment. Or if you were playing street hockey, you know, whoever supplied the equipment may not have had a baseball glove for the right hand. And so back in the day, it's easier to see why some of the goalies who were actually lefties played the other way. These days, I think you go to a sports shop and you can usually find at least ones that of left-handed equipment. So I think these days it would be harder to say, or easier to say, what they are, as opposed to back in the day. Get this out just in case. Merd's all messed up. I didn't catch all, like, not enough to reread it, but yeah, you do one thing with your left, you do the other with your right. I remember the last time I shot a rifle, I haven't shot a rifle enough to tell you, like, I should hold it this way or that way. So I'm a little bit awkward. I think with a bow, I hold it in my left and I draw with my right. But holding a rifle, it just seems like I should...
Oh, I'm starving.
Oh, that's not gonna feed you. Let's do this. With a rifle, I would think, you know, my left hand should be on the barrel, I guess it is, and my right on the trigger. But I don't do it enough that I feel comfortable with it either way, you know. And the looting begins. Well, if you look at the time of day, we're not leaving here today, so we may as well loot. And we need food. So we will do a little bit of looting. We're not going anywhere else but here. Oh, wrong door, bud. Wrong door. Nothing. Okay. You know what? We can just go over there and get the tower repaired. I mean, is there any reason why we can't? May as well loot the planes out here too. I mean, we have decent weather. Not like last time we came here and we were freezing. Although I guess last time we started here, so a little bit different. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna start on this side. See nothing there. Tinder plug. Wires. I'll take the scrap lead. I have no idea why. But there's no point leaving it way out here. Obviously, if we found a battery, we wouldn't take that, but we might break it down. Because who knows? Maybe we make... Oh, we got a heavy hammer. Maybe we make batteries just for our bullets just for fun, right? Even though we don't need them, maybe we make them. I'm just gonna enter, get the radio, and leave. Unless the weather's bad, so says Knifo. Good weather, loots anyway. Well, time of day matters too. You don't want me traveling through the darkness, do you? Ah, it's only at 31. How good is that, though? Not good enough.
think I can use this.
Oh, I got some more leather. Is there anything else over here? You know what can be over here? You. And you. Okay. Carry on. I did get this hatch, right? Okay.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Anything that we find here, unless it's like really important, we're probably just gonna leave. You know what? That'll be good to drink. Fills up the hunger a little bit. Thanks. And thanks again. At least they gave me another one, so I have a reason that I can just go in there and chuck them. Yeah, at least this way, when we come back, we'll know that we don't have to search any of the hangar or surrounding vehicles. We'll get the truck, the shack, the car. The clothing I'm probably just gonna leave in the one building that has all the baggage. I am not quite sure where I'm gonna leave it. I think that building, but I don't know.
The owner's around.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught swiping a bag of chips, do you? Alright. Hello. Have we decided what we're doing with flasks? Anybody know what we're doing with flasks? I'm gonna clean up as I usually do. Let's go get the water first. What do I want to do with them? I don't know. You know what? Let's drink. I mean, they can go to the community hall. I do have the one that's on the stage. It's a nice little area for them. anything else in here? Flare shell. And papers and 2 more suitcases.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Was that jeans? I didn't notice. Let's get rid of these. Alright, I'm gonna leave the clothing in here because we're too heavy to keep walking, so... but not leather. Yeah, let's see that down vest. Even if it gave you 1 piece, hey, even if it gave you 1, that would be kind of cool. Yeah, that was a pair of jeans. So we got those. Alright, we're good. And we don't have food. Heavy hammer's obviously going downstairs. We got some bunnies. That's not what I wanted. Oh, come on, game. That was perfect timing, right as the arrow hit the ground. Are we gonna play this game again where I can't hit you guys? That'd be funny if it came down and took the other one out. I'll never be allowed to crouch if I don't do this. Are you kidding me? And my arrow's gone. I heard it break. I heard that arrow break, and I didn't... like, broken arrows don't... So I don't know. I mean, it's possible it's under the terrain, but I don't know. Alright, little bunny. Where did he go? There he is. Too hard. Too far. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'll come back for that bunny. And that one. Where's my arrow? There it is. You heard it break as well, yeah, so it should be right there, but it's not. Maybe when we go in and come back out, it'll show up. You know what? A smart guy would have marked the actual area. But if it makes an appearance, I guess it wouldn't matter too much if we marked it.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter. I can't carry this any further.
Any fuses and wires that are extra, I will be taking that out. We got 6. Okay, we're good. Drop the bunnies. Wow, that puts you far away. Mainly those fuses and wires are no out here. The extra ones are no point keeping them out here, so. Mer, do you want to do a stretch for the scrap repair? There we go. Thanks, Mert. And coffee time. There we go. Thanks, Mert. I went to go grab my coffee right after the stretch anyway, so that worked out well. I don't see anything. Is there really nothing in here? Nothing at all? Alright, let's get in here.
Oh, this
Got a
is
mag lens. I think that mag lens is always there. Coffee? Tea? That would have been nice. Well, it started. Grab the loose items. There's too many drawers on these file cabinets, so shut the light off and save some fuel. When I come back to the airfield, that arrow may magically be there. You'll make a note to get me to check. Okay. I'm thinking when I go to sleep, it might also, even just the load screen going into the hangar might bring it back. You mean when he comes back to loot? Well, there's a whole lot of the region we're not going to. What's the time of day? It's still not bedtime. Got you. Alright. Alright, up the stairs. Do I have anything big and heavy that I can just drop? I have that. I don't want to drop all the coal because, or the sticks. Alright, that should be okay. Yeah, there we go. I wanted to drop anything that was heavy and easy to pick up again. There's the note. There's the radio. There's another note. And let's do that. Load this baby up. Oh, there's another shell. All right. It's a lot of stairs.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Let's do that. Eat this. Drink that. Reduce our weight as much as we can. I don't have more clothing. No, I don't. Alright, just in case. There's not typically any wolves that are close by, but it is an Aurora, so... Yeah, in the morning I'll come out here and I'll have a peek if that arrow has reappeared. That's a... even if it broke, that's an arrowhead, man. I'm not allowed to keep that. It's windy enough and we have enough scent that there is a very strong possibility that wolves will come in.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah. I heard him barking. I just... Does the flare gun work in an Aurora? Why wouldn't it? It's still a flare gun. I've never heard anything to say that it wouldn't. But now you got me wondering. That door is so far away. Yes, it does. Hey, why did you come out? I was spamming R, I thought. Yeah, it's true. He didn't look like he was green. Although the Aurora just started, so... I think now that this light is on, the Aurora is in full effect. What'll be more likely, a new patch in the next 9 days of June or Knifo making the sled? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I'll probably make the sled before that DLC comes out. I'm not expecting it in June. But do you know what though? It's not like it's a big deal if it is late. it's not like you know, like a Call of Duty where you could just like, oh, I'm gonna pick that new map that just came out. You still have to get to it. You still have to know where it's actually, what route to take to get to it. Oh, we have another heavy hammer. And you still need to be in a position where you can go to it. So if they are late, like I expect they will be, it's not really going to hurt my feelings.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Oh. I'm going to drop both the heavy hammers over here. That will come in handy. And I do need to cook these rabbits.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
So we will harvest y'all. Meat first. I'll do the meat on both of them and then I'll cook. Those are pretty decent size. Alright. You're small. You're small. I don't care which of the small goes on first. As long as one of them goes on.
Come on, little fire.
XM says new patch before Knifo makes the sled. Coach says he'll take the patch.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Bird admits he's just making fun of me. He actually thinks I'll make the sled first. Oh, hey. 4 minutes. How long is a gut? 9. 27. Wow. I'll wait till the full kilogram pieces are on there. Well, I can get a gut. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you have said it a bunch. I think we all agree, though. I saw somebody, was it on a Facebook post, said that we should be able to move the 6 burners to wherever we want. Like, good luck with that, bud. You know how much one of those must weigh? You ain't doing that by yourself. Coppers was gonna side with me. So now, since they're tiebreaker, you'll have to say no. Please be on my side, somebody. $34. 36 works. They must have a sled. Coach says a 6 burner got away about 1,200 pounds. Yeah, it's. Oops, hey, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to eat it. And that's an hour. It's not going to be a lot, but at least it'll give us some food. Oh, and I have extra cans, so let's drop those. Extra can, you guys can be buddies. I'm gonna keep the coal. But I think for now, let's just go to bed. Billy, you know what? I have an idea. You're 44 minutes. Let's do that. Let's break you down. That gets one of the potatoes cooked. And this one can cook while we're sleeping. Is that an hour or two? And that is 52. 50. Oh, dang it. Here, let's... Can I throw... I'm not going to break it into a stick. I'm just going to chuck it on there. Alright, we got 50, we got 48. Okay. It's all good. Hey, Darth, welcome in. How you doing? Look at us. Darth's here. We're eating cattails. I'm going to save the potato for the morning. I don't know why. That should be good enough. You always miss the good stuff. Alright, let's go to bed. Well, Darth, we got the radio. We looted the exterior buildings. We haven't looted in the hangar yet. Eat that. We'll go eat the other one. You know what? And fill you. 84. And what's a potato weigh? 0.2. Alright, well, let's just get out of here. I didn't grab that toolbox that was outside, did I? No, I didn't. We're in the airfield in the hangar. Alright, I am... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave all my stuff in this toolbox to lighten our load. I'm only looting this area because I want to get the recipe. Let's do weight. This is gonna drive me nuts. And how much more? 0.15. Well, I'll just go in here. Okay. Yeah, my thinking on this is, what the hell is that? There isn't actually anything there. It's like I can't get anywhere. It's like that broom has a massive. It's like there's supposed to be something there, but it's not there. It's a massive hitbox on there. Yeah, if I do this, then when we come back, we know the airfield's done. But we're not going to any other buildings. This way we might get some food up in the kitchen. I don't need those. We'll get the recipe. A stepladder should be there. Why isn't it? That's weird, isn't it? Something didn't actually spawn in. If that's the case, that's the first that I've ever had of that. Not having an item that should be there, not display. Let's go with that side. Oops. This will be the helicopter. I'm not taking the rope. Okay. Yeah, the stepladder probably took off with my broken arrow. There's that tube. I'm just gonna do this so I know I've been there. Bottom floor, then the top floor. And you know what? I'm gonna use my lantern. Just so I don't miss anything. That piece of leather reminds me, I gotta make sure, I wanna repair that aviator cap. And switch out that toque. I'm not seeing anything. Hey, this time I won't need to break down upstairs that piece of cardboard or whatever. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, it's just a thing of bullets behind it. I still might want to again, though. We'll see. It's a hat. Oh, it's a tube. Oh, just spam and chat with hat. It's a toque. You know why? You know how I know it's a toque? Because it says so right in my hashtags. Hashtags are the law. It ain't a beanie. It ain't a hat. It's a toque. Nothing. That's like an industrial creeper, eh? That does not look comfy. That'd be like if you put your head down a little bit too quickly, you will walk out of there with a concussion. Or get wheeled out of there. Maybe you're not walking anymore after that type of a ding to the noodle.
This'll come in handy.
A knife on the wheel. Yeah, lots of flare shells. On the wheel. Oh, one of those. Oh, hey, I didn't see that. Was that a pry bar on the engine? I'm a little disappointed that you missed that, not that engine. What engine? I'm going up here. In the main area. I think my pry bar is good though. It's, oh, how is it at 81? Didn't I swap it out when we came here? What have I used the pry bar for? Like 2 lockers? The back of the hangar. Alright. You didn't miss the fluid, but you hoped I would see it when you alerted me to the knife. Oh, okay. Anybody else says that, I'm thinking, yeah, right. But you don't miss nothing. So I'll go along with that. You know what? Give me. I'm gonna take the bullets, I don't care. Our knife is at 70. And I'll drop that. I don't think I really need a lantern in here. It's pretty bright in here. Remind me about the engine though. By back of hangar. Is that it? Just on the very, right down there? I don't know. But yeah, remind me in case I forget. You know I will. If this one wasn't so bad, then I may not even really care about that one, but this one's getting pretty used up. There's the teddy bear. That's a shame that nobody is allowed to grab that and decorate their main base. Darth can spot a cattail from miles away.
Best be prepared for anything.
Darth's got a poster in his bedroom showing all of the cattail locations. Take that. Just looking if I passed a piece of cloth on the floor. Remember, this area's got a ton of cloth. How do you spell ton? Is it T-O-N-N-E? Or is it T-O-N? I hate that Canada and the US has different spellings of some words. Do you know that I don't even actually know how to spell the word favorite? If I add a U, I get a line that tells me no, that's wrong. There's like a handful of words that Canada and the US are like, nah, you use T-O-N-N-E down there. In the land down under. But yeah, I think it's, I mean, kind of weird that Canada and the US don't just use the same language. Obviously, I get it if it's Quebec, it's French. But we primarily do speak just the same English. Give me tea. Nothing. Alright. We got the recipe.
I just want to die. My stomach.
Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Thanks for that, Merd. I haven't heard that in ages. That actually had me wondering, like, what the hell? I didn't eat anything. Why is it doing that? Like I said, I haven't looked through those for a while. I forget what's all there. Ooh, let's drink that soda. Oh, look at that. It's at 29. Another soda. Alright, let's continue. That's the stairwell. Last room. Leather. Tons of cloth. What were these again? 5 pieces for 18 minutes. Let's repair you. Our sewing kit's only at 11. Okay, so that should now be better than the Duke. Oh, it's exactly the same. Whatever. Let's just get rid of this toolkit. We do our this sewing kit. We have another one that's new, so. Is there a box? I may as well. You know what? You can stay there. Okay, at the back. So there's the back. There's an engine somewhere back there. Probably this way. I don't see an engine. I see a compressor. I went past it. Didn't you say, oh, right there?
I think I can use this.
Damn, how the hell did you see that? Didn't you say it was to the left? The stairs I just looked at? When I was up there? That's what I thought you had said, so that's why I missed when I was walking towards it. But yeah, you definitely saw it. And now we have 100%, so I'm happy with that. Now we have to decide what we're gonna take. What's the time of day? Oh.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, well, we're not going anywhere during the glimmer fog. We'll go downstairs. You know what? Probably didn't drop the hide or guts. No, I didn't. There we go. There we go. Alright. You know what? The scrap metal, I don't think I really need to take it with me anywhere. That's a lot of scrap metal, 6 pieces to carry with you. I'll take the lead just because, like I said, what if we decide just for the fun of it to make bullets, even though we're not using guns? Where do we want to go? Let's go. I'm anticipating we're not leaving today, so let's just go over here. Get ourselves
Walk with this much gear.
by the bed. What do we have? We can eat that. I think we can get this whole soda down. That is pretty close to perfect. This wood can go down over here. I don't see myself. That's 11.7 kilograms. You know what, though? I can drop the sticks. I don't normally drop these down here. I normally leave this stuff upstairs. But either way, it's 0.30 right there. Unless I used some of them. I can't remember. Alright, so we'll keep everything else on us. We'll break this down. Oh, you said right. Okay. I'll give you that. What were these? They're at 70. You know what? I'll eat those before bedtime. 88. We need this to be better than 88. One more. Alright, that's at 100. I feel good about that. Good. I might leave one of each of those upstairs. You know what? I'm gonna take these and drop them upstairs. I'm gonna drop one of those upstairs too. Just because that's where I normally would drop stuff like that, I will, to speed up our walking, drop the water. It's time, yeah, it's... It's getting kinda close to bedtime, but at the same time, we haven't... That's a newsprint roll. We haven't used too much of our alertness. I wonder. Let's go look for the arrow. Feels like +1. I think it'll take a while before we get insomnia. Which I can finally say, I think it actually does work the way it's supposed to. I just had so long since I ever actually woke up that I always thought it wasn't working. Alright, that should have been over here, right? It was kind of like around that. Still don't see it. Is it possible that it bounced after it broke? That was the spot, right? was it this one? I think it was this one. Yeah, you just... Why not? Come on. That's your food ingredient table. Oh, is it? The table by the door? I throw the odd item on there. I don't really have a specific thing that it gets used for, but... I found this one out here before and I don't remember what was in it. Wasn't this one flares? A flare, a flare shot, or an MRE is what Merd's calling for this cache. We shall see. Getting close. There it is. Can I get in? Give me something good. Mental note, don't go after this one. This one sucks. I didn't want a single thing out of that one. That one that was way out by the bear, wasn't that one a good one? That was an MRE in that one. If I remember correctly. You know what? I can run. I shouldn't get lost. I got my footsteps that I can follow. Wow, we took a nice little turn there. The one that can be near the helicopter where the bow can be can have an MRE. Wasn't the one by the big helicopter though? Out by that bear? Isn't that the one I went out and I grabbed? You guys were all making fun of me. I got there and there was an MRE. I'm like, yeah. Oh, that one as well. Right, because there's 3 out here, right? You know what? I said we weren't going to any buildings. Insomnia risk is low. Well, when 2 heavy hammers isn't enough, why not have 3? And I guess we'll go have a peek at this little building. I mean, technically these are all part of the airport, so... See, now I'm borderline lost. Really lost. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was totally not where I thought I was going. I thought I was going out that way to that little building. I'm not looting loots in Glimmerfog. Well, you kind of have to if you want to use the radio. I just forgot that that was a useless, well, it's not entirely useless, but a fairly useless, oh, you know what? Drop all this crap up here. Drop that. I will... There. What will I do with the blue flares? I'm gonna drop a sewing kit, and I'm gonna drop one of those. And... I don't know, I just want to make sure I'm not on top of something when I do it. Where am I facing? That way. Let's go over here. Scrap metal. And I think that's it. Yeah. I kind of wouldn't mind just leaving the matches, but I mean, you need to leave them in a container, right? Merg, can you make a note that I'm leaving matches in here? Yeah. We got plenty of matches all over the place now, so... And you know what? I'll keep 2 of those as well. Do that. Oh, wait. There we go. Alright. Glimmerfog's over. Oh. I wonder, where am I facing? That way. Should I put it over here, or maybe no? I guess I'll see it over here. Let's do that. I don't care if it doesn't show up outside. I just want it to show up so I can see it here. Best cache is the one in Desolation Point. If it's active, it has a technical balaclava on it. It's on Deer Island. Interesting. Alright, we can,
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
you know what? I'm gonna leave the water closer to my bed. Let's shut that off. I'm gonna read. Read till I can't read anymore. Okay, that's it right there. And we got these. We'll eat both of these. If we get food poisoning, don't matter. Alright, we didn't get food poisoning. We eat a couple of these. That's good enough. And we'll drop 4. And hopefully we wake up with nice weather. And in the daytime. Well, we didn't wake up in the daytime. I'm just gonna eat 2 of these. The weather sounds horrible. How's our clothing? When did I pick that up? I don't want that. I didn't even notice that. I probably had that for 2 weeks. Alright. Let's read the book. I got a drink. I thought I drank a little bit more, but... Let's go upstairs and have a peek. I think the blue flares, I'm just gonna take them with me. Okay, I got a heavy hammer there. Just in case. And we have 2 upstairs. And we'll go one more game day, I guess. Depending on how things work out. Alright, let's just actually look outside and see what type of weather is out there. Yeah, that's a blizzard. So we'll just read this book. Hopefully that blizzard doesn't last very long. I hope. Alright, this book is done. And you know what the beauty is? I don't need to take that. I can leave it. Yeah. We're just gonna leave that here. Drink some more water. And double check the weather. I think it's probably still a blizzard. It should let up fairly soon. Do I need cloth? I have 8 pieces. Please don't fail with weather. Again. Alright, what is our actual skill level on mending? It's almost at 3. Are we actually getting stuck here? It looks like we are stuck here. So I guess we will just continue to do repairs. How much cloth we at now? 3 more. Our food is getting low, which sucks because it's 2 hours to cook the potatoes. So we'll eat that, we'll drink some water. And we should be out of cloth at this point, right? We got 2 pieces. Wow, that did not go anywhere close to where I thought I left it. It almost sounds like this weather let up a little bit. Well, it's no longer actually a storm. still, you know what? It's not even that cold. Only one arrow down. And the deer are out. They all look like does. That one might be a buck. Oh, that's a doe as well? Alright. It's a mini blizzard? Actually, it was more like it was a mini let up in the blizzard. That must have been the eye of the blizzard that it was semi decent out. Wow, it's still only -4. It's just a little too late to go anywhere, but we don't have food. I mean, we can cook the potatoes, but I would rather have a... Oh, you know what? Oh, it's so far away, though. That broken down building with the fire pit. The fireplace. I think the weather can only get clearer from this point, right? I mean, it can't get worse. I just wish there was a place where you had a decent fire block or wind block. I said before, this area should be the place, but it isn't. And build it right under the helicopter? No. I know I've done this before. I had one over here before. They're green anywhere. Alright, I'm not gonna waste all day. I think the best place to go is to go out to that broken down cabin that's got the fireplace. Just because we know it won't blow out there. And we get a wind block here.
It's dusk, so I can't be far behind.
Well, let's just do it here. We're in the airfield. We can't put too much trust in the weather, right? I don't want to die because a couple of pieces of coal I was trying to save. One piece should be more than enough. And we no longer have a book that we can read. How long are you to repair? 19 minutes. There we go. 31. There we go. And if I can grab a decent torch, that would be pretty cool. Oh, I'm supposed to try from the top. Hey, Cappy, welcome in. How you doing? Nope, from the top didn't work. Let's run. Try and get some of this alertness go down. Really? That's what they just stay after you've shot them? I gotta do a little bit of running. There we go. I'll go down here. I'm gonna leave these torches here. This one's probably just junk anyways, but figure it was better than using my lantern fuel, and we already had a fire, so I take that. You can go. You know what? I might break you down. Why not, right? There we go. There's my bed. Kill a little bit of time. We're gonna wake up early if we go to bed right now, but I mean, there's nothing else we can really do. I left those other books at the train station because I didn't think that would go through an entire book. Okay, it's too late. What's our food at? We gotta eat these. Let's eat one more. Yeah. And we will go to bed. And I think we'll end this here. So for those of you who are watching on YouTube, I thank you, and I will see you tomorrow.